What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're going to be reacting to another video from Students for Life, and this one is titled, They Agree with Abortion Child Sacrifice. Ooh, that sounds horrible. Let's see what they are talking about and what Kristen Hawkins, who is she's the president for Students for Life, has to say about it.
And when we disorder our rights, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and some people's liberty goes before someone else's life, or someone's pursuit of happiness goes before someone else's liberty, bad, terrible things happen that result in slavery, subjugation, and death.
So if I came up with my own religion,
Ooh,
that
triggered.
Satanic, I was satanic, I
Yep.
believe, and I
Yep,
am.
that's right.
I'm a practicing pagan.
Yep.
I believe that I can do whatever I want,
Yep.
and I have the right to an abortion in my religion, and
Yep.
it's completely
So in many
discreet.
states that have restrictive laws against abortion, the Temple of Satan is officially suing and asking for injunctions stating that laws that prevent abortion prohibit Satanists from practicing their religion, and meaning that because they believe a woman should be able to sacrifice a child to abortion as part of their religious practice. So do you agree with the Church of Satan?
So, just to piggyback off that, everything she just said is correct. And we talked about that. There was a video I dropped right before Thanksgiving, and I was reacting to, it was this young kid. I think it's called Forever Blessed Ministries. They were the channel. But I reacted to one of their videos because they were actually talking to a guy who claimed he was a Satanist, but he didn't even know how the temple worked. So I don't fully believe he was. I think he just claimed he was because they wanted to have an abortion so bad. But that girl also that was with him wasn't pregnant. It was weird. But everything she's saying is 100% facts about the Temple of Satan fighting for all that.
I believe that, yeah, Church of Satan should be able to do whatever they want. It's a religion, religious freedom. I mean, I believe we're in a free country. I believe in religious freedom.
Well,
and
I mean, hey,
do
you're the
whatever they
one
want.
who just had to agree to agree with the Church of Satan.
I
So
mean,
don't-
I believe we're in a free country, and
Yeah.
we're in America. God
Yeah.
bless America. We're in a free country. We should
Wait.
all.
What? You just said God bless America, but you also said you practice at the Church of Satan. Okay.
all be
God bless.
ma-
I think you're a pagan.
I'm just saying what you guys would say. God bless America, right?
Well, isn't God
You're
bless
Christian. I'm
America?
putting myself in your position. God is the main religion in America, correct? Correct.
Well, but God
Christianity,
isn't a religion.
Christian.
Not anymore, not really. To be real with you, not really.
Christianity is the main practicing religion in the United States, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So I am saying, in my opinion, and
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, it's a free
I just
country
think
that
that's-
we should be able to choose
Mm-hmm.
whether or not we agree with abortion and not abortion. Otherwise, it is not a free country, and I feel like that's very understandable. I mean, if we're
I think it's very understandable to say that we in our free country, there are limits to our freedoms. There are limits to all of our freedoms.
of course, yeah.
There's always limits to our freedom. There's no absolute right to bodily
100%.
autonomy, right? Would you agree with me
100%,
with
yes,
that?
I do agree.
Yeah, so there are limits to our freedoms,
How-
and one of those limits should be killing innocent other human beings. And we,
Facts.
as Americans who agree to live in this society, uniformly say we can't go around killing innocent others. That is bad. Regardless of what our religious beliefs are, that's one of the fundamental, that's like natural law principles of our society.
I mean, I'm just going with free country. I feel like we all should have our choices.
Yeah, but
and
it's
I'm
not
here-
a free country to choose to end the life of an innocent other human being.
But
we
it
don't have-
is. It is. I mean, we all.
Can
should
you
have
kill
our
me?
It's
choices.
not.
You're
Can
not.
you
You're
kill
not
me?
an embryo. You're not.
You mean a baby? A baby? So she got to be a baby for you to kill her? That's crazy.
an embryo.
That is, see,
You're a
thank you.
living human being, and so is.
So is the baby inside of the woman.
so is the embryo.
Yo,
Yeah, it's alive. I don't care. It's not. I don't want it there. I am not.
she just said it's an embryo. It's alive. What do you think it is then? You really try not to use the term baby, which is wild. And then to say I don't care. Oh,
ready to financially support a baby. I personally don't think that I would go through with abortion. I personally just don't think I would. My mom has, my family has.
why are you fighting for this then? Talking about if I'm not financially ready to have a baby, and then right after that, well, I mean, personally, I wouldn't have one though. What are you fighting for then? You fighting for other people to kill their babies, even though you yourself wouldn't kill yours, despite if you have a financial issue or not, because you straight up started with, if I have a financial issue, well, I mean, personally, I wouldn't do it, though. What kind of argument is this? What is this? What are you talking about?
My mom is a conservative Christian Catholic woman, and she 100%.
I'm sorry you lost your sibling.
I don't care. I don't care. My mom would not.
This girl is lost. You want to talk about being heartless? She trying to sit there talking about my mom's conservative Christian. First of all, we don't know where your mom started in that journey. Like, it could have been after she had the abortion, so we don't even know the facts on where she started. You trying to make it sound like, she's this person, but she did it when? When did she do it? Because that matters. Timeline matters. Secondly, Kristen's telling her, I'm sorry you lost your sibling, and she's just like, I don't care. I don't care. That's heartless. She's crazy. She's crazy. But then again, she worships at the Temple of Satan, so maybe I shouldn't be as shocked as I am. But all of this is all over the place. She's not making sense anywhere, and her argument makes no sense.
I've been able to mentally and financially support that kid, and she didn't have people around her to help her with adoption. She didn't have those resources, and I'm happy that she did that, and I don't care that.
So you saying she had to do that because she didn't have the resources. So in your mind, it's like, that's cool she killed my sibling because she didn't have the resources. Wouldn't it make more sense if we pumped out the money for everybody to have the proper resources instead of just saying, oh, you know what? Just off it. Because that's what remember I did the video on Canada? It's like, oh, you're poor, end it, and go ahead and self-delete. This is not that far. It's like, oh, you ain't got the resources, get rid of it. That's what she's saying. It's like, wouldn't it make more sense if we just put the money into the proper resources? Wouldn't it make sense if you made the better decision? Because you keep bringing up the financial or whatever, even though you yourself said you wouldn't do it. Wouldn't it make sense when having sex, you just be more selective and more careful with how you're having that sex?
That I lost sibling. I have 3 others. I have 3 other beautiful, gorgeous siblings, and I support my mom completely in that. And I just believe that for religious sakes, let's go back to my main point. I'll end it here, but for religious sakes, I feel like since we can practice religious freely, I feel like it should be allowed that abortion should be a choice determining on your religious freedom.
So you believe your religion tells you that you can subjugate other human beings and end their life?
Religious or not.
Is that what your religion tells you?
I believe any religion that I can make my own religion.
And so your made-up religion tells you that you can do that.
What does your religion tell you differently? That if I just made another religion
I'm saying
and
it
wrote
doesn't.
my own
This
Bible,
isn't a religious argument. This is a natural law argument that there's
but it is a religious argument because you brought up the Bible and you brought up.
No,
that
you all
Christian.
brought up the Bible.
But
you guys are
you brought up
quoting the Old Testament to me.
You brought it up like previously though, and you came in.
No,
saying
I didn't bring up the
Christian
Bible.
woman,
I didn't bring up the
also,
Bible at all in my talk.
But you also admitted
I'm
that,
a Catholic. I'm really bad at quoting scripture.
You also admitted during your speech that Christianity plays a big part in your ideals of abortion.
I did not admit
yes,
that
you
in my
did.
speech.
Yes, I have it on video.
I have it on tape. I did not admit.
See, this part of them going back far, I don't know, because we jumped into the middle of their argument, so I have no idea who right and who wrong, just to be transparent with
I
y'all.
brought it up if
I
didn't hear
did
you
not say that Christianity plays a big part. I said in the Q&A that my belief in God. I give this speech a lot. I think I would know. I don't actually bring up my religion on purpose in presentations because people feel like I always do, but I don't. I find it hilarious that people feel like I do, simply because I call myself a Christian.
I mean, Kristen is kind of right. The last video we saw, she actually used science, if anything, and she did the explanations on how the abortions work, on how they kill the baby that's inside of you. She used that a lot. And it is funny because even in that one, I think somebody also mentioned religion in that one too. So she actually didn't toss religion out there. So even though I didn't see all that, Kristen probably right. But I can't 100% say that because I didn't watch up into that point. But that young girl was she was all over the place. She was all over the place. You know, there's actually a study done that says a lot of women that go get an abortion, a high percentage of them, once they realize what has happened, because after the fact you might be like, what happened, or where's my baby? It depends if the person's drugged out or not afterwards, or if they're still sleepy. Depending how their interaction with the nurses go after the fact, a lot of them will regret it, like, wholeheartedly. Now, there's women that don't, but the ones that do, there was a study that's done where not only did they regret it, they stated they would never do it again. So when she mentioned that her mom went down that path, and then she was like, and my mom was religious, when did that happen in the timeline? Did that happen before you and your siblings popped up? Did that happen before the mom was religious? Because that could have been the catalyst that put her on the path to becoming conservative and religious. That could have been a thing. I actually know a girl that she had one, and to this day, we're like, what, 2 years out from that now, I think, a year or two. And last time I talked to her, she was just like, I still regret having that abortion. Even though it wasn't the best situation, it wouldn't have made sense because she didn't even really have a place to stay. She told me that. She was like, I don't know how it would have worked, but I still regret it every single day, and I be thinking about it sometimes. So that's real. That's real, and that they need to figure that out. It's not just like you go into the clinic, they suck it out of you, y'all like slam dunk it in the trash can, and it's over. It's so much more goes into that, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never stop dropping a video. And until next time, you already know who it is. It's Sang.